that is both simple and crowd-pleasing.
All right, thank you, John. I know the farmers are busy in the fields now, getting back to it. This could be a fun recipe for them for maybe a snack.
Yes,
or in the evening when they come in.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is a pumpkin pie pudding.
Yes.
Very healthy for you, too.
Yes, it is. Pumpkins are just, I don't know, we're a staple back in the pioneer days especially because they're just so nutritious and kind of nutrient dense. Well, this takes a can of pumpkin, just a can of your purchased pumpkin. And it's a crock pot recipe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah, and then a can of it's a whole can of evaporated milk.
Alrighty.
And you stir it in and you can start whisking it.
Okay. And you do this by hand?
Yeah, I do this by hand. Well, you can use a mixer. I just do so many things by hand. 2 eggs. Okay. Just kind of keep whisking it together.
Keep whisking, okay.
Just keep whisking together.
Get my arm strength up here.
Then we put baking mix. You like the boxed up baking mix that you use. There's various brands.
Oh, okay.
3/4 of a cup of sugar. And a little 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And 2.5 of pumpkin pie spice. Instead of using your different cloves and nutmeg and cinnamon,
just buy that.
pumpkin pie spice, all mixed up. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I don't know, I like vanilla.
So if you go over, it doesn't matter.
If you go over, I like the more vanilla in a recipe, the better.
Okay.
Now you just whisk it together, and the fun part is you can put it in your crock pot and kind of let it go. Now I use this big one. I said on the recipe to do 6 hours. So if you have a smaller one or kind of know what your crock pot can do, and kind of keep an eye on it. Do the knife test. If you put a knife in and if it comes out clean, then it's done. But it took about 3 hours in this big crock pot, and it's not very full. But it's delicious. But pumpkins, they started in Central America like 7,000 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they were, like I said, a staple for the native people. And then when the Europeans came here, the natives showed them that pumpkins were really healthy and nutritious and abundant to grow.
Yeah.
And they kept a long time, like in the fall and the winter, they kept a long time. So if they had nothing else to eat, they could eat pumpkins.
Yeah. Great. And so this is what it looks like when it's done?
That's what it looks like when it's done. And then you serve it with Cool Whip, and you can't go wrong. So it's kind of I had some for breakfast. I made some the other day just to try it out, and I had some for breakfast this morning. I think I could eat it.
This would be a good breakfast, and you can serve it warm or chilled.
Warm or chilled, yeah. I've always loved pumpkin pie ever since I was real small. Pumpkin pie was my favorite, and I would leave the crust and eat the pudding out of it.
It's pretty good, and we do have the recipe already posted on our Pure Nebraska Facebook page. Back to you, John.